My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video.
PSN Online ID change feature entering PlayStation preview program soon. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I legit thought we was going to be going into the PlayStation 5 era, and we still can't do a simple name change. I truly believed we was going to be in year like 2020, 2021, and suckers was still going to be asking Shuhei Yoshida, "Hey, can we change our PSN names?" Legit thought it, and lo and behold, like the next day, these suckers put this junk out. PSN Online ID is finally coming. But yeah, it is legit. They posted this a few days ago on the official PlayStation blog, and definitely it was trending on Twitter because it's like, what? Finally, PSN name change is coming when people have been asking for this junk for over 10 years. So of course it was, it was big. It was big news. It said we're happy to announce that we will soon begin testing the long-awaited feature that will allow users to change their PlayStation Network Online ID from their PlayStation 4 system. The PSN Online ID change feature beta. This is going to be a beta. That is how big this is. you would never think you would need a beta for a simple name change, but no, they're actually going to invite people to the beta first to do this, like test it out. I guess a beta is needed. I don't know, but the PSN Online ID change feature beta will be a part of the PlayStation preview program and will become available to select users that have pre-registered as testers for previous PS4 system software betas. During the preview program, you will be able to change your online ID as many times as you want. The first change is free, just how it is on that About One, and changes after that will cost $10 USD. For PlayStation Plus members, it will cost $5 USD. After the first change, changes to online ID can be made through settings menu or via the profile page of your PS4. It kind of works the same way. I think on the way it was on Xbox, I don't know if they changed it, but I remember on 360, you could change it the first time for free. And then after that, I think it was like 800 Microsoft points or something like that. So it works the same way, after you change it for free the first time, if you want to change it again, you have to pay up. So, so it's the same thing. When you change your online ID, you will have the option to display your previous ID with your new ID. Okay. I imagine, if people are changing their IDs, people are going to be on their friends list being like, who is this? I did not add this person to my friends list. So it's good that you can still see like what their name was before when they changed their name. Once you decide to display your old ID or not, you won't be able to adjust this after completing the ID change process. This feature is compatible with PS4 games originally published after... Wait, what? Wait. This feature is compatible with PS4 games originally published after... Oh, they're talking about displaying your old ID with your new ID. I thought they was talking about like the whole name change, like, oh, this can only work on certain people. What? No, but this feature is compatible with PS4 games originally published after April 1st, 2018, and a large majority of the most played PS4 games that were released before this date. However, please note, all games and applications for PS4, PS3, and PlayStation Vita are guaranteed to support the online ID change. Wait a minute, let me read that again. However, please note, not all games and applications for PS4, PS3 and PlayStation Vita systems are guaranteed to support the online ID change, and users may occasionally encounter issues or errors in certain games. If for any reason you experience issues after you change your ID, you can revert back to your reverting back to an old ID will resolve most issues caused by the ID change. This feature is compatible with PS4 games originally published after April 1st, 2018, and a large majority of the most played PS4 games that were released before this date. So, like popular PS4 titles. However, please note all games and applications for PS4, PS3, and PlayStation Vita systems are guaranteed. However, please note not all games are and applications for PS4, PS3, and PlayStation Vita systems are guaranteed to support the online ID change, and users may occasionally encounter issues or errors in certain games. So not all games may like this feature, as far as like once you change your ID and get on it, like I don't know if like your trophies might be gone for that game if once you change it. And stuff like that. But yeah, definitely gonna have some. I don't know how they built this PSN network, but man, this junk sounds. This junk, like I remember when trophies first became a thing. Like they legit had to patch in trophies for like certain games, like not like when trophies became live. I think in like 08 maybe, like 07, 08, I think. I remember when trophies first came out. Y'all have to remember, PSN used to be so... I don't know if y'all... I don't know what year you got into online gaming on PS3 or PS4, but PSN used to be so... You want to talk about like dinosaur days, like caveman days. I remember because Xbox Live used to be so much better than PSN, but you had to pay for it, and PSN was free, so you get what you pay for. But Xbox Live had the party chat, it had the achievement system and the game, and the whole gamer score with your games, and PlayStation dudes was like asking for something like that, so they made the trophy system. But when the trophy system first came out, like only a few games supported it, and they had to like patch in trophies for like each game that they wanted to do, but as far as like when the newer games would come out, they would all have trophies. But for the older games, they had to like individually go back to each game and patch in these trophies. So I'm assuming that's how it's going to be for this PSN online ID change. They're going to have to go back to like the older titles and be like, okay, let's put in this patch, and then like it'll, work, because they're saying that there are going to be some issues in some games when this feature comes out is not going to support it, at that time. The preview program for this feature is scheduled to conclude at the end of November 2018. The full rollout of this feature to all PS4 owners is planned for... Okay, so this junk ain't even coming out this year. I did not. This is the first time I'm reading this, but I know like they announced it. The full rollout of this feature, PSN name change, will be available to all PS4 owners, planned for early 2019. So stay tuned for updates down the road. As far as for everyone, you will not. Well, this whole feature, PSN name change, will be available early 2019. That's when you'll be able to, man, 2019, yo. I was saying before, bro, if these games don't end up getting delayed, which I don't think they will, these first 3 months of 2019 is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be absolutely insane those first 3 months. PSN name change is finally coming. This is a feature that, again, has been long overdue. I remember people legit asking for this like back in 2007. So we almost in 2019. In 2019 now, people have been asking for this feature literally over a decade. But apparently with the way the PSN network infrastructure is, that's why it's took so long for this junk to actually go down. And yeah, they announced it, but it's still not coming. They're still not done working on it. I mean, I don't know how they made this junk, you know, as far as like how difficult it is to do this, but the fact that they announced it and it needs a beta and it's still not going to be available to all PS4 owners until next year, like that tells you like whatever they have to do is some real complex stuff, you know, but it's good that it's actually coming. This dude said, yeah, I made the mistake to use my childhood nickname and have been called too many of times, and it's so cringe. I never wanted to be associated with his username again, and I don't want to create a new account because I bought all my games on this PSN account. I spent around $600. I would prefer to keep the trophies. Another thing that I don't understand why, I just feel like, again, I don't know how this like PlayStation Network infrastructure is set up, but another thing that I've never really understood is when all the digital games you bought on PlayStation 3, I'm not sure why you can't just download them. I mean, again, with you know, backwards compatibility, I don't know if that, I mean, I guess it is considered like still like a PS3 title, and PS4 doesn't play PS3 games unless you have PlayStation. Does PS4 play PS3? I don't even know. I think the old school PS4 did. I don't even know. Did it? No. It didn't. Just was PS. No, I think I'm thinking about PS3. PS3 definitely used to be backwards compatible, but as they made the newer models, it was just like, nah. You know, but when PS4 first came out, could you play PS3 games? I don't even remember, but I'm not sure if it's because, you know, with the whole like going back and playing PS3 games, I'm not sure if like the PS4 takes that, but still, like if it's a digital order and like the PlayStation Network, I mean, it's still connected, like it's still a part of the PlayStation Network. And like whatever games, like, because the games that you played on PS3, like if they had trophies, it's still connected to your PS4 account. So one thing I never got is just why you can't like transfer your digital purchases that you bought on PS3 from the online PlayStation store to your PS4 account. That's one thing I've never really gotten, and I would like. You know, it's probably not going to happen, but I would like, because I have so many. My PS3 is legit like a little encyclopedia, which is why I won't get rid of my PS3. I got so many like digital games saved to it, from like Sonic Adventure to Battle to freaking. I got so many like games saved to it. So one thing I would love to see, maybe, who knows, maybe they might do this on PS5 where all of the purchases that you've made from the PlayStation Store can all be played on one system. Because even with digital orders, you still have to go back to PS3 and play, you know, games that you bought from the PlayStation Store but on PS3. So it's like, it would be good if you could like, all the purchases that you've made from the PlayStation Store can all be played on like one system, but I don't know. I'm just reading these comments. Some people are actually like upset with what the you can never please people. Some people are actually upset with like the way they're doing it and like the fact that it's going to cost money to do it. Some people saying it should be free. You know, will they keep all their trophies? This is definitely going to be like a I mean, hell, suckers. Sony's like, we finally doing what y'all want, and y'all suckers still complaining about this junk. This dude said, great. I have a really old account I became ashamed of using while playing. That I became ashamed of using while playing multiplayer games because of the immaturity of the ID itself. I made it 10 years ago. Again, people have been asking for this junk over a decade when I was a very immature 12-year-old. Hopefully this new Jesus Christ. So yeah, definitely some people are going to be using this feature. When this feature is available, do you plan on changing your name, or are you fine with your PSN ID? I'm technically fine with mine because mine's not really like, I don't have like freaking 12 X's in it and like freaking MLG Pro or like, I don't have none of that stuff in there, so I'm pretty much fine with my ID. But again, like I'm reading right here, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna, be happy for this. What do you guys think about PSN name change finally coming? Let me know down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch y'all on my next one, alright? Peace.